This traffic is so unproductive. I don't know what the government plans to do, but this is ridiculous. So while I'm waiting here, so I don't waste time, I'm gonna do my 5 minutes of inspiration. So I want to share a testimony with you, because it is important when people can relate to you, because you may be going through something similar, and based on my experience and my testimony, you can say, oh, but I can do that, or I can learn from that. So I remember last June, I was in this network marketing company, doing my stuff, but they had a financial intelligence training that they wanted us to come on as well. So it would be the Friday all day would be the financial intelligence workshop, and then the Saturday they would give you the nuts and bolts of the company and the products and so on. So I didn't have the money then to go, so what I did was to tentatively borrow the money from my credit card. So I paid for the ticket from my credit card, and then I had a few money now to work with some cash, and I borrowed some to make it up. The long and short of it was that week, so we were to leave the Thursday for class the Friday. So the Monday of that week now, I remember going for my boys at their grandmother's house. So I was just hustle and bustle, and I went in, got their bags, carried them out, ushering them into the car. But because I was so busy doing all of that, I did not realize that somebody else came into the yard, and the person actually had parked a bicycle right in front of my right tire. So ushering the boys into the car and stuff, I did not even notice that something was parked there. So I drove off, and I just hear bam badam badam badam. So I stopped, and I was wondering what that was. So I came out of the car, went and go look on any of the tires, see if anything wrong. And I literally drove over the bicycle. I drove over the bicycle, chop up my tire, chop up. So I couldn't bring it to no place to go patch it. I had to buy a brand new tire. So I came out of the car, and then the interesting thing about it, nothing happened to the bicycle. We were looking at the bicycle, and I said, look how much damage it caused to my tire. I literally drove over a bicycle, and nothing happened to the bicycle, but the whole of my tire chop up. I said, what kind of foolishness is this? This is so ridiculous. I don't understand this. And I got so dismayed and just stressed, and I just felt like, no man, something must be after me. Some people that say, boy, I'm salt. Me already in debt because I paid for my stuff to go away and something. When I go find money to buy a tire, so I was ready to go cancel now. So I not go bother go no foreign, because I need the money right now to buy a tire or something. But fortunately, I had a mentor at the time, and I called her and I say, boy, you wouldn't like to know what just happened to me. I just feel like nobody God or something there, because I just feel so stressed out right now. Right now, I have to go buy a brand new tire. You understand? And that is why it is very good to have mentors or accountable persons in your life who you can share things with, who can assist you. And she pointed out to me and said, hon, listen, you see in life, I think it's a law in physics. You see, for every positive reaction or every positive energy you push out, you will always get an equal and opposite negative reaction. So that is when as you push out to do something, you will always get that force coming back to you. And sometimes the force will even be greater than the force that you are pushing out. And I'm saying, it's true. This is just something to discourage me if you say, nobody go nowhere. Because the enemy don't want you to learn them something. Because them know, say, if you ever go learn it and apply it to your life, remember, say, him can't hold you in that aspect again. So I'm just using this. So I don't think I had my spare for the week. Me never buy no tire because we never have no money. So I don't know if I'd use my credit card to put me in more debt again. But I just ignored that issue. That is the point I'm making. I ignored that issue and concentrated on me going to learn about finances and how you deal with money and mastering money. And I was so happy I went, because I'm looking on my current life now, and it was because of those things that I learned. I know how to apply certain things to my life. So we learned about like the 8 enemies of wealth. There are actually things out there after your money, so you have to be careful. So if you don't know how to master it, it will be taken away from you without even trying. Interest here, so you go something happened there, so sickness come here. So what they were teaching us in the classes, you have to learn how to build up a wall against those 8 enemies. Not that you're gonna be perfect, because it is a learning process, but take your time and apply it to your life, and then learn to master certain things. And I'm appreciating now. That was the enemy throwing a rubble, throwing an obstacle in my way. But now I realize that I needed to go, because I need to know how to do my accounting. I need to know how to do my budgeting. I need to know how to pass on this information to others, because there are a lot of people who still don't know how to handle money. You understand? So this is something that I'm reminding us, that don't be dismayed, don't be discouraged. A friend of mine was sharing me the other day. He has been having a lot of attacks from the enemy the other day, and the recent one was somebody leave the door of his chicken coop open, and dogs went in and just ravished layers. He had layers, so I always buy eggs from him. And the dogs just ravished all of the chicken. I think he had about 200 or so chicken. And it's just 16 left for me. I said, boy, John, know that rough. But hold on, because it's just the enemy throwing something in your way to discourage you and so on. So I'm reminding you today, something might be thrown into your way right now, but just use that as a stepping stone to elevate, and do not be discouraged or dismayed, because it will all work out at the end of the day. You have to just push through and hold it. If you need to cry, go cry a little, but hold it and push through same way. You understand? Because you are going in the end.